Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now and today you guys are not facing any kind of problems with the audio. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now guys. If you guys are able to listen me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now guys. If you guys are able to listen me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. If there is any issues with the audio or the video guys, please do let me know. No issues whatsoever. Everything is perfect. Okay, great. How was your day, guys? How was your day? Was your day good? Great? Amazing? Not so good? Productive? How was the day, guys? Do let me know. Pretty? Happy? Good? Great? Okay, that's good, guys. See, try to make sure that every day you are learning something new. Okay, that should be your aim. Right now, you are students. Right now, your aim should be to get a good internship or to get a good job. That should be your final aim. And by good, I mean a high paying one. Okay. So, aim for that. And to achieve that, you need to learn a lot of things. You need to grow in the right direction. Although you guys have come to this particular boot camp, you have started going into the right direction, but daily invest some time in yourself. Okay, daily invest some time in yourself. Chanchal Gupta, the boot camp has just started. Wait for the boot camp to end at least. Then only I will be able to send the certificates, right? Okay. So, great. So today we will be starting out with our practical topic, that is Git, GitHub and version control. That is the first part of DevOps that we are going to dive deep into. Now we'll be completing Git, GitHub version control in the first 2 to 3 days, and then we will be focusing upon Docker. Okay, so that is how we are going to proceed further with our bootcamp, guys. Now, this is very simple. The last bootcamp certificates, Chanchal, have just been started to send. Okay, I think so. Some of the certificates you might have already got. The Google certificates will be released in 1 to 2 days. So that will take a little bit time. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. So, like I said, guys, today we'll be focusing upon our Git, GitHub, and version control, guys. Now, how many of you guys are familiar with GitHub? Could you guys, like, how many of you guys don't have a GitHub account? I'll ask that. How many of you guys don't have a GitHub account, guys? Please let me know. How many of you guys don't have a GitHub account? Do let me know, guys. Don't have a GitHub account? So if you're interested to become a developer, if you're interested to get into coding or get into a field related to coding itself, it is essential to have a well-maintained GitHub profile. Okay, please do remember that. Okay, because just like you have your resume, you should have a good resume, a good LinkedIn profile, and a good GitHub profile. These are three very essential things for you guys. You shouldn't be missing out on it. Are you guys able to understand this? So if you don't have a GitHub account, I will highly suggest you guys to create a GitHub account after today's class. Okay, GitHub, LinkedIn, and a good resume. These are the three things that you should have. And then you should be maintaining it as well. So it isn't just like, okay, I'm having a particular account, but I haven't even touched it for the past year. That shouldn't be the case. You should actually be maintaining it. You should actually be using it on a daily basis or on a weekly basis itself. So always do remember that, guys. Today we'll be starting out with GitHub version control, a very easy topic, guys. So you don't have to worry about it. Also today, along with us, we have two very special guests as well. So I will be introducing you guys to them. Okay, the first one is Oscar. Oscar is my black Persian cat. He's already asleep, so I think so. Should I wake him up? Oscar, putik 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 putik. Everybody wants to meet you, but you don't want to meet them. So this, my friends, is Oscar. क्या क्या कहाँ जा? Where do you want to? So this is Oscar, guys. He's my cat. I have two cats and two dogs. So this one is Oscar, and he's very friendly to me at least. So I like him. Okay, you want to go to sleep again? You want to fall down? What do you want? Ah. And then this is Lucy. So Lucy is already asleep in the table. So she has just inserted herself in the table itself. I don't know should I wake her up or not. Lucy, you want to meet everybody? Huh? Come. So this, my friends, is Lucy. She is my white Persian cat. I hope so that you guys are able to see her. She was sleeping right over there. Now she wants to go back to sleep. So I'll just leave her out. Yeah, she just went back to sleep immediately. So that was Lucy, guys. So these are the two special guests that we have in our today's class. I hope so that they don't sleep in my class. They actually pay attention to the class itself. Okay. So guys, have you guys brought in the notebook and the pen for today's class like I had asked you guys yesterday? Have you guys brought in the particular notebook and a pen? I asked you guys to bring it, right? Yesterday. Ah, a lot of hair on my face now. Okay. So today's class is going to be a practical class, but like I have explained it to you guys yesterday, do not, I repeat, do not do anything along with me. Listen to me very carefully and try to take down notes. Okay, try to take down as many notes as possible. And then after the class, whatever you have learned, try to do it by yourself. That is how you will be learning in this class. Otherwise, it will be a waste of time. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Okay, good. So a lot of hair. Biggest problem with having cats and dogs. Okay, so we'll start with our today's class immediately, guys. We'll start off with. Okay, let me first share my screen so that I'm not forgetting about it again and again. Okay, entire screen share. So many of you guys might have heard about the name GitHub at some particular point of time in your life. Okay, I hope so that you guys have heard the name of GitHub. Let me open up GitHub for you guys. So this is basically GitHub right over here. This is the landing page of GitHub. It is one of the tools that is required by every single developer to so that you are able to understand. Now there are three words right over here, guys. Let me open up OneNote so that you guys are able to understand. Okay, so there are three words right over here that I want you guys to pay attention to: Git, GitHub, and version control. So the meaning of these three words are very similar. That is the reason why most of the people actually just say it like use it interchangeably itself. But you shouldn't do that. If you are a developer, you should be able to understand what are the meaning of these words and what do they represent. I'll just open up your live chat on my laptop so that I'm able to see what you guys are all typing about. Okay, so give me a second or two. Just open up YouTube and then go to my channel, and then from there I'll go into the live video. So here I should be able to get your chats. Okay, so these three words are very very similar to each other, guys. That is the reason why you should be focusing upon them. So version control is basically the concept. Okay, it is the concept. just like thermodynamics is a concept, guys. Okay, just like thermodynamics is a concept, version control is the concept right over there. Okay, I will be explaining what does it mean, what is that concept. You don't have to worry about that. Git is the technology. Git is the technology. For example, you are having nuclear. So the concept is thermodynamics. You're having nuclear fission or nuclear fusion. That is the technology right over there. And then the GitHub is a platform or company. Okay, platform or company. For example, you are having a particular like a nuclear power plant. That will be your company or your platform. We can understand it in a similar way as well. For example, mail. Okay, so normal mail and mailing is basically the technology. Okay, mail is basically the technology right over here. MAIL, mail. That is the technology right over there. And GitHub will be your Gmail. That is a platform that utilizes the technology of mailing to provide it to you guys, that you guys are able to use it as well. Okay. Now, why do we require this GitHub version control? What is the requirement of that? Why do we need it? That is something that we need to understand. Now, let's assume that you are working on a particular like essay. Okay. You came to that particular essay, you write 2-3 pages. The next day you save it. The next day you come back, you remove some of the paragraphs, you add some more pictures to it. On the third day, you again come back, you add 3-4 more paragraphs, you delete some of the pictures, you add some videos right over there, and so on and so forth. Now, after 5-6 days, you realize that maybe the third version was very good. The whatever essay that I wrote on the third day, that was something that was better than what it is currently, but there is no way to go back right over there. So you think that there might be a way to try and travel into the past to get that particular version of my essay that was better for me. Okay, in a similar manner, when you're coding as well, there might be cases in which you are completing a code and then you realize that the version that was before this particular code were actually working. Right now, the code is not working for me anymore. If there was a way to time travel back into the time and get that particular version of code itself that was working, that would have been amazing for me. Similar to that, for example, on one particular project, there might be hundreds of developers that are working. Each developer is changing something, removing something, adding some more code inside of a project, inside of the same file. How to maintain that? How to make sure what particular code will be available to the public? Because every time if you're changing the code, it might be very difficult for the public to actually get it back, to actually work upon it. And that is the concept, that is the problem statement that is solved by Git, GitHub, and version control. As the name suggests, version control, it basically controls the version of your product. It basically controls the version of your project itself. Every version, think about it as every time you're writing your code, you can take a screenshot. Okay, think about it in such a way. Every time you're doing something, you're making some changes, Git provides you a provision to take a screenshot of that particular code and save it. And then later on, you can come back to a particular version at any particular point of time. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this concept of why GitHub version control is so important for us? Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Everybody is able to understand this? Yes? Okay, great. So what we are going to do right now is that we are going to learn this particular Git first. Okay, the technology itself. Then we'll be learning about GitHub as well. We'll be using GitHub as well. But first we'll learn about the technology in depth. So let's do one thing. Now again, like I promised you guys yesterday as well, even if you don't have a laptop, okay, even if you don't have a laptop, you can do everything that I'm doing from your mobile phone as well. For that particular purpose, we are going to utilize a particular platform called as Replit, guys. Okay, Replit, Replit. Okay, just search for Replit, Replit, guys. This is the platform that we are going to utilize to learn and practically get GitHub and version control. So I'm just going into the platform. I don't have a premium version. I'm using the free version itself. So whatever I'm doing, you guys can also do the exact same thing. Okay. Whatever I am doing, you guys can do the exact same thing. You don't have to worry about that. I'm also using the free version itself. Once I get into Replit, I log into the platform using either my GitHub account or my Google account. Then click on this particular plus button on the top right corner, guys. Okay, you don't have to do this right now. Okay, you can revisit this video and see how I logged into the platform, which button did I click. Right now, we just need to focus upon learning Git, guys. For those people who are saying that the screen is not clear, I hope so that you are not using YouTube for the very first time in your life. YouTube is a particular thing, and like if you are using YouTube for the very first time in your life, then I think so you're living under a rock itself, like Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants. I will suggest go and explore the world a little bit more. Nevertheless, I will help you guys out with that. So you will be able to see a settings button in the top right corner of your video. Just click on that, increase the quality of the video to 720p. You should be able to see everything very clearly. If still you are not able to see things clearly, I will suggest just take your phone, rub it against a cotton cloth or something. Maybe there's grease or something right over there. If still you are not able to see things clearly, maybe you are having specs. Just clean your specs properly itself. If still you are not able to see things properly, go and see a doctor. That is all that I can say. Okay. So right over here, guys, we will click on the plus button and we'll select Node.js from right over here. Okay, we'll select Node.js from right over here. We'll select Node.js and then we'll click on create REPL. Okay, we'll click on create REPL, guys. This will create the REPL for us, as you're able to see right over here. Okay, we don't require this, so we'll just remove it. Okay, we have two particular columns right over here. On the left hand side, you are having the files that are there inside of this REPL. Okay, think about it as a mini computer, guys. Okay, think about it as a mini computer. You can do it as from a mobile phone as well. Instead of which the files that are present inside of your computer are listed on the left hand side, and you are having your shell right over here. This is where we are going to code. Okay, you're having a shell right over here, guys. This is where we are going to write our code. The first thing that we need to do is learn a bit of your commands. Now, what is the shell? The shell, or commonly referred to as the terminal as well, is basically a particular way to interact directly with your computer. Usually when you interact with your computer, you use a mouse, and for example, if you want to create a new folder, you do a right click, create a new folder. You want to create a new file, again you do right click, create a new file right over there. Okay, and so on and so forth. So that is called as a GUI, or a graphical user interface. Okay, GUI, or a graphical user interface, guys, wherein you are having all these folders, all these files that you are able to see, click on them and interact with them. Now, for programmers in general, we don't prefer GUIs. We prefer to use something like this, that is the terminal, in which the middleman, that is the GUI, has been removed, and we will be able to interact directly with the computer from right over here. So let's start with some of the basic stuff itself, guys. First thing, what are the different, where are we currently present at inside of a computer? If I want to check which particular folder are we currently present at, guys, to do that we'll use the command pwd, or present working directory. Inside of your computer science, you don't call it as folder, you call it as a directory itself. So this is just a terminology right over there. So folders are referred to as directories. Here, writing pwd is going to tell you in which present working directory, what is the current folder that you're currently present in. As I press enter, as you're able to see, we are present inside of the oblong bossy apple script, which is the name of the folder, which is present inside of another folder called as runner, which is present inside of another folder called as home. Okay. Also, from right over here, just whatever has been written in front of the $sign, that also indicates which particular folder are you currently present in. Okay. The next command that we need to learn about is the ls command. What are the different files and folders that are currently present inside of our current working directory? Inside of our present working directory, that is oblong bossy apple script, what are the different files and folders that are present right over there? Okay. So just write ls. Ls basically means list. Okay, it will list all the different files and folders that are present inside of the current working directory. For example, index.js, node modules, package.json, package.log.json, replit.next. These are all the different files and folders present inside of our current working directory. Now, how to create a folder? Inside of a normal GUI, you will do a right click and then create a new folder. You will write the name of the folder and then your folder has been created. But inside of our shell, inside of our terminal, to create a new folder, the command for that is mkdir or make directory, guys. mkdir or make directory. Okay, this will create a new directory, create a new folder for you. Now, what is the name of the folder that we want to give? So just name it as, let's assume project. Okay, we'll name the folder as project right over here, guys. So as soon as I press enter, this will create a new folder called as project for me. As you're able to see on the left hand side, we have a project folder on the left hand side. Are you guys able to see? This folder has just been created right now through our command. Are you guys able to see that project folder? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see the project folder, guys? Please let me know. Everybody is able to see the project folder, guys? Please let me know. Yes, good. Okay. Now, what if I want to get inside of my present working directory? Okay, inside of my project folder. Right now, my PWD and my present working directory is oblong bossy apple script. I want to get inside of the folder called as project. So I will have to change my directory or CD. CD basically means change directory. I want to go from the current directory. I want to get inside of this project directory itself. To do that, we'll be writing CD. Okay. And then just write project. That is where I want to go. Okay. CD project. Press enter. As we're able to see now, before our $sign, we are having oblong bossy apple script / project. We are actually present inside of a project folder itself right now. If I see PWD as well, you are able to see that at the end it is written project. I'm currently present inside of my project folder itself. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Yes? Great. Now we'll start with our Git. So for those students who are going to do this on their computers directly, they are not going to utilize the Replit console. For them, the first step is to download Git. So DOWNLOAD, download Git. Okay. So just search for download Git on the internet. Go to the first particular package of downloads. From there, depending upon what is your current, you are using a Windows or a Linux or a Mac OS, download it from right over here, complete the installation, and it should be done. Okay. And then you can start using Git directly. But for those who are going to use our shell itself, this is what we are going to use. Okay. Are you guys able to see this? Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this, guys? Please let me know. Yes? Okay. So just to check whether Git has been installed for us or not, we will just write Git --version version. Okay. This will get us the current version of Git that has been installed for us. So we have, as you're able to see, when I write Git --version, we have the Git version 2.34.1. That is the current version of Git that has been installed for us. If you are getting this, that means your installation is successful. Git is already present right over there. Is Git and Replit same? Not at all. We are learning Git inside of a website called as Replit. The website name is Replit. Inside of that, we have been provided with a small computer because not everybody has a laptop, not everybody has a desktop. So many of you guys will be doing this from your mobile phones. And inside of that, we are learning the topic Git. Okay. So using Git --version, you will be able to see which current version of Git we are using right now. Now that we have seen this, we can go further with learning Git. The first thing that we have to do is, what does Git do? Git is basically going to take up screenshots of the work that you're going to do inside of this folder. Okay. Now we have to tell Git, right, that dude, this is our folder. Inside of this, we are going to make changes, monitor it. Okay. check what are the different things that we are going to do, check what are the different changes we are going to do, monitor it, and make sure that the version is ready for us. Okay, now to do that, we have to initialize Git inside of this particular folder, guys. Now to initialize Git inside of this folder, you just have to write Git init. Okay, this will init Git init. This will initialize Git for us inside of this folder. It will tell Git that whatever changes we are going to make inside of this folder, pay attention to that. Okay, make sure that you are seeing whatever changes we are doing inside of this folder. So first, we need to initialize Git right over here. Once we press enter, as you're able to see, initialized empty Git repository inside of blah 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 blah. Okay. Now, once you have initialized Git, this is called as the Git repository itself. This folder right now, this project folder will be called as a Git repository. That is the technical term. Okay, it's why is my name Shorasana? I don't know. Okay, so the technical term, whenever you initialize Git inside of the arena where Git is going to monitor everything, that arena, that folder is now going to be referred to as a Git repository. Now, this is a technical term. There's nothing to be explained right over there. Okay. The next thing that we are going to do right now is that when we do ls right over here, if I do ls right over here, as we're able to see, nothing is being shown to us. It's empty. Okay, nothing is being shown to us. It is completely empty. But that is not the case. Actually, there is something present inside of this particular folder. That is the project folder, guys. That is the .git file. Okay, there is a file called as the .git file, guys. But this is a hidden file. This is not visible to everybody. This is a hidden file made by Git. Whenever you initialize Git, whenever you convert a particular folder into a Git repository, it creates a particular file inside of it called as a .git file. So to see that, you can just do ls-a. Okay, ls-a, guys. As we're able to see, we are able to see the .git folder right now. This shows you all the hidden files that are there inside of your current directory itself. So as you're able to see, we are able to see the .git file. Now inside of the .git file, all your information, all your changes, all the versioning, everything will be stored inside of this file itself. So please do remember that. Although we are not going to work with that particular file, but still I wanted you guys to know about it so that you guys are ready for it itself. Now let's make some changes inside of this particular folder. Okay, let's create a new file. Okay, now we are creating a file, guys. We are not creating a directory. We are creating a file called as first.txt. Okay, we are creating a new file called as first.txt. Now again, this is a file, not a folder, guys. So to create a file, the command for that is touch, T-O-U-C-H, touch. That is the command to create a file itself. And the name of the file is first.txt. This is a text file itself, a basic text file. So touch first.txt. If I then go into my files, as you're able to see inside of my project, we are having the first.txt file. Okay, I will clear everything up. If you are feeling that the shell is very much filled up, you want to clear everything up, you can just write clear right over here. Just write clear right over there inside of the shell and just press enter. It will just remove everything and make it empty so that you guys are able to write everything properly. If I do ls right over there, as you're able to see, we are able to see the first.txt file right over there, guys. Now, let us check the current status of Git. So there's a command inside of Git called as Git status, guys. This basically tells you what are the current untracked files. Now Git is just monitoring it. Think about it in such a way that when you go to a marriage, right? I hope so everybody has seen a marriage or been to a marriage, guys. Please let me know. I hope so that everybody has been to a marriage or seen a marriage at any particular point of time, guys. Please let me know. Yes? Guys, have you been to a marriage or seen a marriage itself at any particular point of time? So what does happen in a marriage? Okay, there's a stage. Okay, there's a stage right up there. There's a photographer, and then people who haven't clicked their photos will come to the stage. They'll get their pictures clicked, and then they will move on. Right? That is what happens. Okay. So think about the photographer as Git. Okay. Think about the photographer as Git. Okay. Git has the job of clicking the picture of the current particular couple that is there on the stage. Okay, and the people who are not on the stage, the people who are not on the stage is basically the current status of your project folder. Okay, I've added a new particular file called as first.txt. I haven't sent it to the stage. It is just there inside of my folder. So it is, Git is not taking up the picture of that. I have to tell Git that, okay, dude, I've sent them to the stage, click a picture. Okay. So right over here, if I check Git status, as you're able to see, it is showing us untracked files. Okay, we haven't put it up on stage, guys. They're showing us untracked files first.txt. This is basically the people who have not got to the stage up till this point of time. The people who are just roaming here and there inside of the marriage. Some are just behind the alcohol, some are just behind the food itself, stuffing their faces. These are all those people who haven't been sent to the stage up till this point of time. That is the untracked files. Okay, that is the untracked files itself, guys. Let us send this to the stage. Okay, to send the current files to the staging area, it is very simple. Just write git add. This will send git add, and then you can write the name of the file, that is first.txt, or you can just put a dot. Okay, dot basically means all the people that are currently there, send everybody to the stage. All the people that are currently there, all the untracked files that are currently there inside of my project folder, send everybody to the stage. Here we only have one particular person, that is first.txt. As soon as I press enter right over here, and then again I check for git status, as you're able to see, we are getting changes to be committed and then new file first.txt, guys. We're getting new file first.txt. Okay, so we have sent this to the stage. We have sent our particular file that was there right now inside of the arena to the stage itself. Now we have to ask our Git to click the picture to save this particular version of our code. Okay, we have to save this particular version of our code, guys. And to do that, we are going to ask our Git, okay, to commit. Okay, to click the picture, we have to ask our Git to commit the changes right over there. COMMIT commit. Okay, whatever is present on the staging area, only that will be committed, guys. Please do remember that. Okay, if there is something else present inside of the untracked files, that won't be committed. We can only take up pictures of the people who are there on the stage. We can only take up pictures of the people who are there on the stage. Those people who are not on the stage, we cannot take pictures of them. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. It's very hot today. I think I should have switched on the AC. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. We cannot take up pictures of the people who are not on the stage. They are untracked files. They're just roaming here and there. We only can take up pictures of the people who are there on the stage itself. Again, we have added the people on the stage by using git add. Okay, write it down. Create the notes, guys. So git commit, then a message right over here. So -m, that will help you put up a message. Added first.txt. Simple. Okay, git commit -m basically means I'm adding a message as well. Then what are you committing right over here? What have you done in this particular version? Why are you saving this particular version? Okay, is there a particular reason why you are saving it? So later on, when you come back to that particular version of your software, you should know what are the changes that you made right over there. So here I've just added first.txt. So just a small message and then click on enter. Okay, this will do the entire thing. Okay, author identity unknown. Please tell me who you are. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so right over here, guys, it is asking me that I don't know who you are. Okay, who is making these changes? Are you Shaurya Sinha? Are you Rakesh Sinha? Are you Priyanshu Sinha? Are you Lucy? Are you Oscar? Who are you? Who are you? Who is making these changes? And has provided us with two commands as well. Git config commands, in which we can add our name and email ID to specify who are we. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. So we were not able to make the commit. As you're able to see, the changes that are still present inside of a staging area. I wrote git status. Okay, I wrote git status right over there. As you're able to see, we were not able to commit We were not able to commit right over there. Why? Because Git does not know who is making these changes, who is committing it right over here. So we'll provide it with our name and email ID, guys. So git config hyphen global user dot email shaurya dot sinha @devtown.in. So this will give it the user email, and in the similar way we'll write our user name as well, guys. We'll put our name and we'll change the We'll change the name as well. So that will be Shaurya Sinha. Okay. We'll press enter. So we have provided it with our email and our name right over here, guys. Then we will again run git commit -m added first.txt. We'll again commit our stuff. We'll again ask our photographer to click the picture of the people that are there on our stage, guys. We'll press enter right over here. And as you're able to see, we are getting a message, one file changed, 0 insertions, 0 deletions. That basically means I haven't added any line of text, right? The first.txt file is completely empty right now. The first.txt file is completely empty right now. So we haven't like provided it with anything. That is the reason why it is showing 0 insertions and 0 deletions. We just added an empty file right over there. Now if I do git status once again, we do git status once again, as you're able to see on branch master, nothing to commit, working tree clean, because again, there's no untracked files right now. There's nothing on the stage right now. Everything has been committed by us. Everything has been committed by us. And are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Lucy. Okay, so we'll clear this up. The next thing that we need to understand is, let's make some changes inside of our file that has been committed right now. Okay, so we are going to do vi and then the name of the file, that is first.txt. We don't have vi installed right over here. Install vi terminal command. Vim -hyphen version. Vi command, multiple versions of this was find in next run one. I'm not very sure. Success. Okay, let's check if this worked or not for us. Okay, it worked. Okay, great. So colon Q. Okay, so what I've done right over here is that I wanted to install VI. So basically, what is VI or Vim is basically a particular editor that can open up inside of your terminal. So you don't even have to open up a file. Okay, for example, you are having a first.txt file. To make any changes inside of that file, usually in your GUI mode, what you would have done is click on that particular file. It will open up inside of Notepad or something, and then you will add a particular line of code or a particular text inside of that. But inside of the terminal, I want to do everything from the terminal itself. So there's an editor called as the Vim editor. Okay. Now Vim was not automatically installed right over here. Okay, inside of Code Sandbox. So when I write Vim -hyphen version, just to check which particular version of Vim was currently present right over there. So it told me that command is not installed. Multiple versions of the command were found. Select one to run. So I just selected the first one, vim.out. You guys can also do the exact same thing. Once you select that, it will install the entire Vim editor for you. Now to open up a particular file inside of Vim editor, basically just like you open up a file inside of Notepad, you just click on that, it opens up in Notepad, right? In a similar manner, to open up a file using a particular editor, just like Notepad is one of the editors with the GUI, Vim is a particular editor that can be accessed directly from your terminal itself. So to do that, okay, so to do that, you just have to write VI, okay, VI, and then the name of your particular file. Okay, so first .txt. Okay, I will just clear this up so that it's easily visible to you guys. Okay, VI and then first.txt, guys. Okay, as simple as that. Once you press enter right over there, it will open up Vim for you. This is actually the first.txt file, guys. You can start making changes to it as well. For example, I will just write Shaurya. I wanted to write Shaurya, not Shaurya. Shaurya Sinha, then OSCAR Oscar, LUCY Lucy, Maya, and Susie. Okay. So I have added some of the text right over here, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this, guys? Please let me know. Again, just like you are having Notepad inside of your computer, just like you are having Word document inside of your computer, inside of which you open it up and make changes inside of a file. Similar to that, Vim or VI is also an editor. It's also an editor, just like Google Docs, just like Microsoft Document, just like Notepad is there, but that is GUI as a graphical user interface. I've already explained what that is. Vim will directly open that file inside. So this is actually the file. This is actually the first.txt file right over here. This is actually the first.txt file right over here that I've opened up. I've added some lines of text right over there, guys. For example, Shaurya Sinha, Oscar, Lucy, Maya, Susie. I've added some lines of text right over here. I will save it and I will quit it right over there. So WQ sheet. This will save it and make me exit from right over there as well. So just do Control C. Once you have edited everything inside of your Vim, like inside of first.txt, when you open VI first.txt, guys, you have edited everything. So I will just open it up once again to show you guys. Okay, this is the current file. I have made all the changes inside of this. I want to exit it. Okay, I want to exit Vim editor. I want to go back inside of my terminal. First do Control C, guys. The first thing that you have to do is Control C and then do :WQ. Okay, :WQ, guys. Again, I'm explaining this. Control C. First open it up. Control C. Whatever changes you have wanted to do, you have done it. You want to exit it. Control C and then :WQ, guys. This will save it and you will exit from the Vim editor back into your terminal. If you want to see what, you don't want to open up Vim. Okay, you don't want to open up Vim. You just want to see what is present inside of your first.txt file. Okay, you want to just see what is present inside of your first.txt file. The command for that is cat. Okay, cat, and then the name first.txt. This will just show you what is present inside of that file. Okay, as you're able to see, it is not opening that file up. It is not opening it inside of an editor or something. An editor is just to like edit things up, change things inside of that file. When you're using cat, it will just show you what is present inside of that particular file. That's it, guys. As you're able to see, so Shaurya Sinha, Oscar, Lucy, Maya, Susie is present inside of that particular file itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? You don't want to open it up. You don't want to make changes. You just want to see what is present in that particular file. So for that, it is cat. Okay. All these commands are something that you have to learn by practicing. You cannot memorize it. It isn't as if every day morning I just wake up and I'm like, okay, it is ls, mkdir, okay, touch, okay, cat, okay, vim. Okay, it does not work like that. The more that you practice, the more practical things that you do, the more you will remember it. It's as simple as that. So for developers, usually, why do we remember this is because when we are working upon projects, we rarely use GUI. Okay, we don't use the graphical user interface. We live inside of the terminal itself. And that is the reason why we start remembering these things automatically. Even for some of the things which I don't know, I just Google it up. Okay, Google is still there for you. So you don't have to worry, but slowly and steadily, not as if ki, matlab, every time I'll just Google things up itself. Okay. So the next thing that we have to do right now is we'll check what is the status, Git status, guys. We'll see what is the Git status. Okay, I don't know. Why did we go back? What the fuck? CD. What happened right over here? Okay, I don't know why, but we came out of the project folder and we did everything inside of the main folder itself. We again have to go back into the project folder and redo things. So CD project. I don't know how it happened, guys, but as we're able to see, we are again back in the oblong bossy Apple script. We had to be inside of a project folder. I don't know how that happened. Okay, and let us do an ls right over here. So first.txt is there, cat first.txt. Okay, there's nothing present inside of that. We'll use vi first.txt right over there, and we'll make the changes once again. I don't know how that happened, guys. I went back to the main folder. We had to be present inside of the project folder itself. A new file I created, so I would have to redo it. Lucy by Lucy, OSCAR Oscar, SU by Susie, MA by Maya. Okay, I will do Control C, colon, WQ. So come back out of it. I'll do a cat once again, cat, and then first.txt. So everything is present right over there. Let's do git status once again to check up what is there right now. Git status. As we're able to see, we are getting, when we are checking up git status, we are getting this message modified first.txt, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Yes, there are Mahum Kaunain. If time permits, today itself we'll be seeing that commands to view commit history of file changes. We will be seeing that. Tomorrow we'll be seeing how to travel back in time. Okay. Tomorrow we are actually going to see how to travel back in time as well. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. So as you're able to see right over here, guys, we have modified first.txt file right over there. So we can again do git add dot, and we'll add everything to the staging area. Now, if I do git status, I'm able to see that modified first.txt file. Okay. Now, let's commit it as well. So git commit -m added animal names in first.txt. Okay, whatever changes I did, I explained that. I will commit it as well. So one file changed 5 insertions because there are 5 lines of text inside of my first.txt, guys. The 5 lines of text inside of my first.txt. So it is showing me that 5 insertions have been made. Now let's assume that I will delete that particular file, guys. I will delete first.txt file right now. Anybody who knows what is the command for delete? Anybody who knows how to delete a particular file, guys? Anybody? Anybody who knows how to delete what is the command for deleting a file, guys? Anybody? Somebody must have learned a little bit. No, delete is not the same. rm minus rf. Okay, that is the command. Rm minus rf, guys. Okay, so rm hyphen rf. Okay, then the name of the file first.txt. That will delete the file for us. So if I do ls right now, as you're able to see, there's nothing right over there. If we, so that is the command to delete a file, guys. Okay, rm minus rf first.txt, guys. That will delete the file again. I don't even have to open up the GUI. I can delete things from right over here itself. Now if I do git status once again, as you're able to see, we are getting deleted first.txt. Okay, is able to see this? We're getting deleted first.txt right over there. Are you guys able to see this? Inside of the git status, guys. That I've deleted a file right over there, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. So let's commit it, guys. Let's commit it. Okay. So I'll commit it once again. Git commit, and we will write deleted first.txt. Deleted first.txt. Okay. I've committed it. Okay. What happened? No changes added to commit. Okay. Okay. I didn't add it. Okay. So sorry. Git status ke baad I have to add it as well. Okay. Clear. Let's add it up. Git add dot, and then let's commit it up as well. Okay. So as you're able to see, one file change, 5 deletions right over there. Now I didn't want this to happen. I didn't want this to happen. I did it by mistake. Although I didn't do it by mistake, I wanted to teach you guys something. But let's assume that by mistake I made this commit. I didn't want to make this commit, guys. By mistake it happened by me. Everybody makes mistake, right? So I also made a mistake. By mistake this happened. Now what to do? Now to do that, what we can do is, so Git saves every single commit that we have done up till this point of time into something called as a log file. Okay, Git saves every single commit that we have done up till this particular point of time into a file called as the log file, guys. Okay, log basically means to write something down, to record something. So I can check that file up. Git log. Okay, Git log will show me all the current commits that I've done up till this point of time. As you're able to see, the first commit was added first.txt file, then added animal names in first.txt file, then deleted first.txt. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this, guys? Please let me know. This is where and when, who made these changes. So Chaurav Sinha made these changes. When did he commit these changes? Everything is visible right over here. These are all the different versions. These are all the pictures that you have clicked up till this point of time, guys. These are all the pictures that you have clicked up till this particular point of time, guys. Okay. No, I don't want this particular change. I made it by mistake, guys. This happened by mistake. Okay, this happened by mistake by me. This shouldn't have happened. I want to go back to the previous version. I want to go back to my previous version, guys. This is not something that I wanted. For that, what we're going to do right now is that we'll go back, we'll reset it. Okay, it is very simple. Just copy this particular commit code. Okay, just copy this hash code right over here, guys. This is a unique code that identifies each and every commit inside of Git. Okay, this is a unique code that identifies each and every commit inside of Git, guys. I want to go back to this particular commit. I want to go back to this particular commit, guys. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to copy this particular code, guys. Just do a right click, copy, and then I'll just reset it. Okay, Git reset. I'll just clear this up so that it is much more like easier for you guys to see. So clear. So Git reset, and then just paste that particular code right over here, guys. Just paste that particular code right over here. So paste, okay, and then I'll press enter. Unsaved changes after reset, delete first.txt. If I do ls right now, okay, what happened? Sorry. Okay. Git log. As you're able to see, we only have 2 logs right now. We only have 2 logs right now, guys. That is our added animals name in first.txt, and the original delete wala cheese has vanished. The original delete wala cheese has vanished from right over there, guys. Are you guys able to see that? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see that? Please let me know. So right over here, if I check git status, you're able to see deleted first.txt right over there. So I haven't committed this up till this point of time. Okay, I haven't committed this up till this point of time, guys. So I went back. My previous commit just went back, guys. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. My previous commit was, I went back in time, okay, to my previous commit itself. I have not yet committed it. It is still inside of the staging area right now. It is still inside of the staging area right now, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. So if I like, I did this reset by mistake. Let's assume I did this reset by mistake. I want to delete this. So very simple. I just have to commit it once again. It is still there inside of my status, right? As you're able to see. Maybe I did this reset by mistake. I didn't want to do this reset. Let's assume that I didn't want to do this reset. I still want to delete this particular file. Then just commit it. It is still there inside of your staging area, right? I can just do git commit -m delete this file for good. Enter. Changes not staged for commit. Okay, I will have to. Okay. No issues. Git add. I have to do git add once again. So git add dot and then git commit. Done. Again, it has been committed for everybody. Okay. Again, it has been committed for everybody. Again, if I go to git log, I will be able to see that all those commits have been made. Delete this file for good. Again, we have been committing this file properly itself. Now this reset wala cheese is going back. It's not exactly going back in time. You cannot fast forward to the present date itself. So what we're going to do in tomorrow's class is we are going to learn about some new things, that is lookout and all this kind of stuff, in which we check out. So we are going to see something called as git checkout, guys. Instead of git checkout, we will be able to go back in time to the current version of our code and then again come back into our current time as well. We can hop from one particular commit to another. Okay, that is what we will be learning tomorrow, guys. Today, I want you guys to practice everything that we have learned up till this point of time. Can you guys do that? Today, I want you guys to practice everything that we have done up till this point of time. Can you guys do that for me? Please let me know. Everything that we have done in today's class, I want you guys to practice it. Okay, without practice, all this is just a waste of time, being very frank with you guys. Okay, actually, it would be better if you guys are taking up some advices from me on which anime to watch or which movie or which TV series. I will help you guys out with that. But if you really want to learn from this, after this particular class, you need to practice everything that you have learned. Only then you will learn something. Otherwise, you are actually wasting 1 hour of your time every single day. And the certificates only contain value if you know the topic. Please try to understand this. If you're thinking that I will collect 50 certificates and I will get a job, I have 200 plus certificates. It never helped me get any jobs. I have certificates that are worth more than 1.5 lakh rupees. Just one certificate that costed me 1.5 lakh rupees. It didn't help me in any job itself. The certificates are just a validation of the knowledge that you have. When you go for an interview, you will see the interviewers might not even see your certificates. Even if they see, for example, they will see, okay, you know DevOps. Okay, tell me what is Docker. Okay, tell me what is CI/CD. Okay, tell me what is the utilization of Git. What is stashing in Git? What is lookout? How to reset a branch itself? How do you create a branch? How do you merge a branch? And if you're not able to answer these kind of questions, then they're just going to assume either the certificate is fake or you actually just didn't even try to get this certificate. It was given to you just directly itself. So if you really want to learn something, if you really want your certificates to contain value, practice after today's class, guys. Okay? Can I expect that from you guys? Please let me know. Can I expect that from you guys? Please let me know. Okay, great guys, awesome. I hope that you guys will be able to do it. I am really very proud that you guys sat through the entire class and you were listening properly. Some of the questions as well I was able to see. I tried to answer most of the questions. Put down more questions, guys. The more that you ask, the more that you will learn. Okay, always remember that. Practice. I am very hopeful that you guys will be able to learn this properly. I will also include a little bit of CI/CD in this particular bootcamp. Okay, a little bit of Kubernetes if time permits, so that you guys know about that particular topic as well a little bit more. But main focus will be GitHub version control as well as Docker. Okay. Again, one more thing, guys. I need a small favor from you guys. As you know, the bootcamp is completely free of cost. We don't charge anything for the bootcamps. We make sure that the bootcamps are completely free. Anywhere else, if you go for a live bootcamp like this for 7 days with certificates from Google, Amazon, they will ask you at least 2,000, 3,000 rupees directly. We don't want to do that. We always want to make sure that the bootcamps are free of cost. We always want to make sure that students are able to learn topics properly from the basics right over here. So if it's possible, a representative from DevTown will be reaching out to you with regards to the registration for the next bootcamp. So you have already registered for the next free bootcamp on 15th of December. That is the HTML, CSS, JavaScript Instagram clone bootcamp, in which we are going to clone the entirety. There's the login page, the log off page, then the main page of Instagram. Everything will be cloning using HTML, CSS, JavaScript from the basics. So you don't have to worry about that. So just as a small favor, a particular person from DevTown will be reaching out to you and will be asking you to circulate the information about the bootcamp within your college. See, like I said, if we to get students to the bootcamp to make sure that they are able to learn something, the only option right over here was to make it paid, and we didn't want to do that. So we are asking a small favor from you guys. If it's possible, it won't take more than 2-3 minutes of your time. Just circulate the message of the bootcamp within your peers, within your friends. That will make you eligible for the certificates as well. Because we want to make sure that the students who are ready to grow the community, the students who are ready to be a part of the community, are the ones who are receiving the rewards for the same as well. So whenever somebody is reaching out to you, please do help them out. Okay, great guys. Right now, I'll give you guys the attendance for today's class. Give me a second. Okay, I'll create the attendance right now. I've not created the attendance. That's the reason why. For today's class, the attendance will be open for just 7 minutes, guys. Okay. For today's class, the attendance will be open just for 7 minutes. You have 7 minutes to fill up your attendance. After that, the attendance link will be closed. From tomorrow onwards, you will only have 5 minutes to fill up your attendance, and the attendance can take up anywhere in the middle of the class as well. Because from tomorrow onwards, the class will be of 90 minutes long. So anywhere in the middle of the class for 5 minutes, I'll be giving you guys the attendance, and then I'll be closing it off. So if you're not on time, you are late to the class, or you're not attending the class properly, you will miss out on your attendance. Please make sure that you are there in the class on time. You are listening in the class. You are learning in the class, guys. Right now, today's attendance will be closed exactly at, what the fuck is the time? 9:27, guys. Okay. So this is today's attendance. Please start filling up the attendance right now, guys. Please start filling up the attendance right now. The attendance link will be closed exactly at 8:27, guys. The attendance link is in the live chat, guys, as you are able to see right over there. And I hope so that today as well you learned something new. I hope so that you have learned something new in today's class as well. Tomorrow as well, we'll be focusing on learning a lot more things. Please do fill up your attendance as soon as possible. Prerna, just circulate it within your college groups. Maybe ask your juniors or seniors to do it as well. Okay, that will be really helpful for us, because like I said, it's a free boot camp. We don't want to charge anything. We just want a little bit of help from you guys. And instead of just by doing that, you are getting access to 7 days of free classes. You are able to learn live every single thing. You are able to do a project. You are able to get the certificates. I think so that's a good deal, I guess, right? So like I said, guys, I provided you guys with the attendance form. Please do fill it out. We'll meet in our tomorrow's class, and we'll continue from right over there. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great day. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.